I get asked sometimes what we carry in our trucks. And today, I want to talk about our camera kit. Let's go ahead and dump it, see what's in it. All right, let's dump it out and see what's in it. I've emptied the bag out here, and I want to go over the items and explain to you why we have what we have in our camera bags. Of course, the heart of it is the camera. We have a Canon, one of the Rebel EOS series cameras. Very good camera for the money. Not overly expensive, but a really good camera. We have an over-the-shoulder, it's a kind of a crossbody sling for the camera. I will demonstrate that here in just a moment. In this picture here, you can see me wearing it and how it works. I really like it because you can put it out of your way and it's not always swinging down in front of you. Of course, we can take it off. A real easy clip right here to clip it on and off the camera. And so easily done there, but much better than just a neck strap. Then we have some table tents, evidence tents. We have hard plastic ones in our scene kit, but in our camera bag, we have these that are foldable and you can turn them into whatever type of configuration you want, and also then show the evidence with scale. Here we have several different kinds of scales. The IBFO scale, gray scales, we got the T-squares. This is our own product from our that we print. We make sure that the measurements are NIST certified. We check them when they come in. Of course, this here is certified with color. Helps us to take photographs of wounds and things and document bruises, just so we can see a great color scale. These are just adhesive scale. Some of them are continuous up to 12 inches and then they start over. Some are only a couple of inches, but certainly that works to be putting for bullet wounds or marks on the wall or a blood spatter, any number of things that you need to draw a scale to, but you gotta stick it to something and you want to draw attention to that, then you can stick these adhesive tapes on there. We also carry a carpenter's style folding measuring stick, I guess. This is in metric, but it's nice because you can fold it in different directions. You've got quite a bit of length to it. You can also put it in an L shape or a U shape to around evidence of foot patterns, things like that. A classic measuring tape. Not only can you use that in your photos to show distance, sometimes you're just needing to determine the distance of something for a sketch, but we do carry that in our camera bag. Then over here is our evidence markers. Now, it's nice because it also comes with this clip right here, and we can clip it on our belt or clip it on our belt loop or something, or we have them with us. If you've seen a video of me recently at a fire scene where we were sifting out ash, you would see this strapped to me because I was carrying it with me, because whenever we needed to mark a piece of evidence, we could put the scale in, but then we could set this down to point to what we're taking a picture of. Sometimes it's not always obvious what we're taking a picture of. Of course, you would take a picture with nothing, and then you would be adding these things to your picture. And then we have, of course, markers, which we'll use on these index cards. Now, the reason we like the index cards is because we just got the generic white ones, and this is an unopened pack. I've got it in here to keep it dry or whatever, but it's an unopened pack of colored cardstock. Index cards, cardstock index cards. So they're heavy and they're thick. What we use those for is whenever you're having to mark out a scene, especially when you're around anything that could be DNA evidence or something, you'll want to write on these and you can throw them all away. So let's say you decide in your report you're going to use pink for anything that's biological. You're going to use yellow for anything such as guns or knives or bullets or shell casings, and you might use blue for something for personal property. Now, every scene is going to be different, but if you write that down in your notes, and then as you use these, you can fold them, write down the number, write down let's say you're tracking a bullet, you can track 1 and then 1A, 1B if you're going a bullet through a wall or something, or again, with the colors, you can take a picture of an overall scene, which also helps you show where different items are because of the color of the card. Now, this doesn't necessarily replace the hard plastic tints, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tints, but in an outdoor scene, maybe you'll use those, but you don't really want to use those around the body because all of these items has to be decontaminated before it goes back into your camera case. What you do not want to do is use this scale anywhere on near a body, taking photographs of blood or wounds, and then simply toss this back into your camera case without having some type of decontamination, following a written policy for that decontamination so that you don't cross-contaminate these other items. That could get you messed up in court because these are not disposable. These are disposable, these are disposable, but we often reuse these, and so you'll want to make sure they're decontaminated, including these markers. So that is the basics. It's in our camera kit. Now there's other evidence collection material in the trucks, but this is what we carry in the camera kit proper.